should we be over the Chris Brown thing or not? But
should we forgive R. Kelly and just jam the ignition?
Good job, Prentice.
On National Women's Day.
We can't forgive R. Kelly for nothing.
On National Women's Day.
You're right.
Well, speaking of antics making you not want to listen to an artist, you had another question for us, right?
Yeah, okay, so the third question was, is there an artist that you used to listen to, but you don't anymore because of their behavior?
So, in other words, an artist that you self-canceled because they did something that you didn't like.
Why you make it sound like that? I thought it was an interesting question when I thought of it. Like, you were like, so you...
No, it's a very
the way he made it sound.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I
He
didn't
made
know
it
what
sound like
vibe
we're all
it
being
was.
judgmental for
Exactly.
answering this.
That's. I mean, we kind of are. We kind of are, but at the same time, like, there was a bunch of shade.
Yeah, to be honest, they fucking deserve
I wasn't shading you.
No, I know. That was hilarious.
Because we all do it, you know, and it's so. I find it kind of funny because.
Well, everyone has different morals, so they cancel people like that.
Yeah, I find it funny because, you know, like, artists don't have like a look into our lives or anything like that, but it's so easy for us to judge them or you know, cancel them for something that they've done. So yeah, they can't cancel us as fans. I'm sure they probably would, especially after some of the things that we be doing.
You know, they technically can if they just stop making music.
I
but
mean,
then again, we wouldn't give a shit
horrible.
because
that'd be some punishment. That would be the ultimate punishment.
Don't we win in the end though?
But it would affect their fans a lot because, like, if they're like a diehard fan,
fans, yeah.
I'd be
like,
devastated.
what the hell?
Like if one person did like said something to an artist and they're like, all right, well, fuck everyone.
You mean like Frank Ocean?
Straight up, I
No,
would
he
do
didn't
that.
do that. Frank Ocean was mad at the industry.
I understand, but he stopped making music and performing, so like his fans are suffering because of it. Still, he's trying to make a point, but his fans are. There is
drop some damn music, man.
God damn. We get it.
He was supposed to be at a concert, and I
your
think Drake
mental
came in instead of him, and they booed him off stage. Like, they were some hardcore fans.
They did?
They booed Drake off stage. Drake was like, he was like, I'm out.
Okay.
Drake doesn't suck.
No.
I said Drake sucks, but then
I would love to
You're
see
like,
Drake
okay,
in concert. That'd be really good.
So, have I ever canceled anybody? Not intentionally. I don't think I've like there's artists out there who, like, I guess subconsciously I stopped listening to, or right around the time that they did some fuck shit. But it wasn't like
Still counts.
It wasn't like I intentionally did it. And I would say number one would be Trey Songz. And I think it's probably because he hasn't produced or came out with really any good music. But or lately, I mean, like Old Trigger was good, but you know, he had multiple accusations in the media about not keeping his hands to himself. for a lack of a better word.
No manners.
And
no manners.
You know, like these things always pop up when it comes to celebrities. But I think when you have a period of time go by, and then it pops up again, and then another period of time when it pops up again, and it keeps popping up. At some point, you start to go, okay, somebody's telling the truth here.
Well, another celebrity came forward too. So
yeah, Keke Palmer.
So like,
I didn't know that before. I was about to ask something that was going to be like kind of devil's advocate, but now I'm not going to say it.
well, yeah, so that makes sense. Like if I don't know.
Yeah,
who's your next person?
Keke had to hide in the closet. I'm not going to say the next person because you told us this off camera, and I don't want to steal it.
Okay, yeah, then yeah, you're done. Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Damn, shut it down.
Roger's turn.
Okay, I was kind of excited to talk about this one. So the first person I thought of instantly was Tory Lanez.
Okay.
I used to like him, but then I just felt like he started acting like a sucker. And then like
very
the whole,
cocky. Very cocky.
Exactly. And then the whole thing with like, you know, him shooting Meg Thee Stallion in the foot, and then him lying about all that shit, even though there's like all this evidence against him. Like, just like come out and say that you're being an idiot and you were drunk. Like, don't try to beat around the bush about
I mean,
it.
just own up to it, man.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, man.
Shit, we all get drunk sometime.
And then
He
another.
wouldn't get
sometimes.
much
Man.
applause for it anyways. He would be out really
Shit.
soon.
I just stopped listening to his music after that because like I
just
used
a
to
punk.
like
See,
him.
that was my second artist. That was
Tory Lanez?
that was yeah. I just stopped listening to his music too, because it was just like and it wasn't like I was mad at him or anything like that. It was just like I can't.
Same.
You get turned
can't-
off by someone's behavior.
So you know
It's
what
like,
I was
man.
more irritated about with
Listen
him
to it.
is that he just didn't admit that he did it. Like, dude, you're on camera.
Well, it's still
Like,
the case is
Miami
still going on.
was it in Miami, right? I
I
think.
don't know. It was at Kylie Jenner's party or something like that.
I think it was in Miami. I want to say, and like the police helicopters like have it and shit on camera. Like,
Yeah.
there's recordings of him doing it, and you're like, yo, that's not me. Who is it?
Nah, that ain't me.
Like, you're 5'1", bro. Just
If
You're the only one.
OJ got off, Tory Lanez
don't
might get off too.
I don't know if he's that.
Even
that
if he
short.
didn't, he wouldn't serve that much time anyways.
For shooting somebody in the foot.
I don't think so.
Did the shoe fit?
He's a celebrity. He
Did
would get away with it
literally?
somehow.
After he got shot, shoe don't fit?
Something.
Couldn't have been him.
He did shoot her in the foot.
I mean, he's right down there.
I'm saying.
Megan's taller than him.
Yeah.
You know, it's not really hard for him to shoot her in the foot.
Meg Thee Stallion is dope. I just
I
want to
love
say
Meg.
that too.
Shout out to Megan Thee
So
Stallion.
another person that I thought of that I just stopped listening to, I liked his songs before, was Vic Mensa. For the fact that I didn't agree with, I believe it was at a BET Awards during a cypher, he brought up XXXTentacion while X's mom was in the crowd accepting an award on his behalf. And this is like, X had already died and passed away, and Vic Mensa came up with this.
I remember that.
vaguely
This
remember
bar,
Yeah, I
right?
remember
And
that,
it's-
and it was really rude.
Yes, it was extremely, and like
That's
I
some
said,
poor
you
taste right
don't speak on the dead, in my opinion.
And plus, Vic ain't. I mean, let's be honest.
Like, who the fuck is Vic Mensa?
That's what I'm saying. Like
Shout
he's
out
not.
to
Like
Joe Budden, by the way, for
XXX
saying that shit.
Yeah, like
bigger
I mean,
than
he's
the
not
other
like
guy.
this artist that everyone's like waiting to hear what he has to say. Like,
what he's gonna say.
Yeah, then
Yeah,
shut the
exactly.
fuck up, Vince.
Vic Mensa's a fucking kind of a clown, to be real.
Yeah. I feel that way.
At least he proved it,
I
right?
didn't have to cancel Vic. I didn't listen to his music.
I mean, yeah.
It
I
wasn't
think
good.
I knew like one song.
He
wasn't that
has a
great.
few good songs, but just like after he said that, like I said, I was
It's
a
easy.
big fan of XXXTentacion. It's probably one of the most, like, talk about a young talent. I think he was like 20 years old.
Yeah,
He died, and he was very musically gifted.
yeah. And I think
And
he was just misguided, man.
He was a
I mean,
SoundCloud rapper that at first, I am not gonna lie, at first I did not listen to a song of his because like the first song I heard was just like him yelling and shit, and I was like, this isn't the type of stuff that I want to
You
listen
talking
to.
about Look at Me?
No, there was a song before that.
It was like a screamo song.
yeah, I liked
a
Look
couple.
at Me afterwards.
No, I like the screamo song.
I did too. I liked
Yeah.
all of his music
That's just
when I
not
was
me
showing his
though.
music.
Like, to be real,
But like to
That's
listen
feeling
to
it.
that for the first thing,
That's-
you're gonna think the rest of the
yeah.
music's like that, and you're like,
because that's
It
also
can
the
put
reason
you
why
off.
I can't stand 6ix9ine. And
well, I
that's
don't think
another-
anyone can stand him.
Oh, there's
I cannot stand him.
I'm not gonna say
Somebody's
like,
gotta
who
be
can
standing
stand
him. He's still
But
around.
there's a lot of people that do stand
Right.
He
him.
probably
and,
pays them. Like I can't
Pay him
stand
to
him. I
watch
just pay
him?
his fans.
I mean,
can't stand
like
him.
I said, I know the type of fan base that he attracts,
Yeah.
and like I said,
Hypebeast.
I don't want to say, like,
Yep.
I don't want to say it because it's very like it. I just don't want to say it.
Not nice.
Yeah, I'll tell y'all. I'll tell y'all off camera who
talk
who
about
he
that
who
later.
he attracts, and you know I don't like 6ix9ine either. But my last one, I had a hard time doing. Well, not a hard time doing. I shouldn't say that, but it did have some sentimental. Like he has some songs that are like I like a lot. So it was hard for me to do this, but you know you kind of have to, and that's R. Kelly.
Absolutely.
That's a good one.
That's easy.
Yeah, there's a couple songs
it's easy.
like
Ignition.
That's one of my
like,
favorites.
Ignition.
yeah, you can't help but sing that.
Yeah, like every time it comes on, like 101 or whatever radio
still
station.
comes
You know
on
you
radio?
listen to it.
No, not anymore.
Okay, I
Yeah,
was
no,
gonna
I was like,
say,
no,
I was
I
like,
haven't
not
heard that.
anymore.
It sounds like,
Hey,
have you searched his net worth?
No.
Nah.
It's like
Spit
it's
a
like
fact.
it's
I wanna
like
hear it. I want to know the exact
spit a
number.
fact. I'm gonna Google it. Hold on.
Yeah. But anyway, so the song, so a lot of these artists too, like I said, I have listened to still, and like, just because it's a lot of work, they're still on like, in my phone because like I'm not gonna go.
I'm not
through
gonna go
delete.
and take them out.
Yeah,
just
I got
yeah.
like over like probably like 4,000 songs on my phone that sometimes I just let play, and so I don't know what's gonna come on. But like when I see like their songs, I'll skip it. But like if Ignition, the Ignition remix come on, I mean,
You
I
gotta
might
keep it on.
I might listen to for like a minute and a half or something.
Yeah,
Like,
I
good.
know. I'd be listening to the song. Okay, fun fact. R. Kelly's net worth is negative $2 million.
oh
Damn.
Negative $2 million.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's what you get.
Yeah,
Okay.
those
That's
are
what
my
happens when you
artists.
give out golden showers, kids.
2 kids.
And you abuse women
There we go. So
mentally and do you do it physically? I know
Yes,
you.
I'm
do.
sure.
yes,
Probably
he did.
that wouldn't put it past
Hey,
him.
I did that for National Women's Day, man. International Women's Day.
Yeah, call him out.
Fuck R. Kelly.
Okay,
So, all right, y'all two.
I mean-
go.
I didn't, like, even right now, I couldn't name a title of a song by him, but I'm sure that I had, like, 2 or 3 songs by him in the playlist that I listened to.
Yeah.
But it's Travis Scott.
You canceled Travis.
You canceled Travis. How
I
many-
mean-
I would agree with that.
I just,
let me
because
ask
I don't
why.
even know him. I don't know him that well, and it's just, I don't know, like,
So why did you cancel him if you don't know him though?
just because
you don't know all the other-
all I
just
heard is because
Astroworld?
I heard that he had told people to stomp some teenage kid over some shoes
What?
at a concert.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
I
And
didn't
that was
hear
like-
about that, huh?
I want to
Yeah,
hear
he
these
was like
this
jump.
fact.
He was like jump them
Yeah, he
and
was-
stuff like
'cause,
that.
like,
He was like telling his fans. Well, I think the kid stole.
I think he was crowd
the shoes
surfing.
or something like that, and stole his shoes, and so they
That's
told
what they
the
were
fans
saying.
to.
People were
and,
saying
like,
he stole it.
Like sick him basically, and like beat his ass and stuff. Yep.
Yeah,
never
like
heard
I
that.
think he was crowd surfing or something.
I never heard
I
that.
never
You didn't
heard
hear
this,
about
and I'm a
that?
Travis
No,
Scott fan.
yeah,
No,
same.
yeah, it was-
I
that's
think-
what it was like,
'cause
yeah.
if that is true,
That's
I would.
That's a lot, right?
Yeah.
Heavy. Yeah, that's.
And
yes,
there
he's
was
not, he's a
something
trash
about
person.
wasn't there the riots at his one concert or what have
Okay,
you?
all
See,
right.
okay, so-
That's not to on it. Can I
Yeah,
can
you
I
can go
first?
ahead. I don't.
Can I go first on this? Because I
Yeah,
don't know
go
if we're
ahead,
gonna
go
have the
ahead.
same opinion.
Go ahead, fuck him up.
I don't think that's his fault. I'm
I
sorry.
wouldn't say it's his fault.
I don't think what happened that Astroworld was his fault. That is
What?
completely on the
Oh,
security.
this is another topic because we could go on about this. I feel like, are you crazy?
The
how
security
do you,
though, like how do you?
Security is supposed to handle that.
They
Yeah.
should have been handling that, and they should have been on top
And
of their
it's-
shit.
It's
And
not
it's-
just his fault. It's not just his fault. I think it's everyone's
he's not
fault.
solely to blame.
How if there's people screaming at him and there's ambulance in the fucking crowd, like how do you not even like think
If-
that something might be wrong?
If
He
I,
stopped for a second. I mean, he
But it
stopped
took
and
him
kept
so
going.
long.
No.
It took him so
Okay,
long.
no,
so
no,
the mosh pits are a thing too, though.
Yeah, and also too,
Yeah, no, yeah.
it's not Travis Scott's place to stop the concert. He gets paid to
To do-
play.
yeah, that's what his job.
His contract is with the event holders.
I'm go fuck. If,
No,
if I'm an
no,
artist,
they-
if I'm an artist and one of my fans is like dying and people died at that concert,
What was it? Live Nation.
I think it was Live Nation.
Live Nation is
Trash.
see when I think of like an order of people who are responsible, and I don't care anybody. I don't give a fuck. You can
not
cancel
fully
me.
blaming them.
Same.
One, the number one person, whoever who's responsible, are the crowd, the fans, the people out there actually doing all the shit. They are responsible for their own actions.
Yes. For
I'm
instance,
sorry, but
why did?
But no,
why
but
was that?
but the
okay.
victims, it's not their fault if the victims weren't acting crazy.
no. You have a duty.
It's like a 50-50 thing.
No,
Because
it-
a lot of
no,
the fans
no.
were acting.
Like
No,
I
my-
agree
my-
with that because it was crazy, but it's like the victims that got hurt, it wasn't their fault.
What if
I'm not
they weren't as
blaming-
hyped
I'm not blaming the victims. I'm blaming the people who did it. Right. So what I'm saying is,
It's the people
If-
that in the audience that were
like
doing that
if
shit.
you're acting and you're doing all that stuff, I can't then go, Travis Scott didn't stop the concert. Like, no, I shouldn't have been stomping around and doing
So-
the things I was doing. Like, you have a responsibility when you're in the public to protect yourself and the people around you. Like, you don't want to put people in harm, and that's what they did. They put themselves in harm, and they put other people in harm.
Not to mention the parent who brought a child to the concert.
I
Like
mean-
there was no that concert. There
no
was
place
no
for
need
it.
for. Like,
I mean,
a
I'm
kid
not bringing
under
a 6
10
But
be
at
there.
the I
And
do
by
want
the
to say
way,
though, real
Drake was
quick.
also part of that concert. People
Yeah,
weren't
it was-
canceling Drake.
I do
No,
want to say
they were
though.
getting mad at him, but they're
But
getting
he's
more.
not canceled like
But
Travis
it
is
was
what I'm
Kendrick
saying.
Lamar's set. that's why he's getting so much hate for this, because it was his set that this happened
mean,
before.
Travis Scott.
You said
Kendrick wasn't
Lamar.
there.
Kendrick
Oh
wasn't
yeah,
there.
I'm sorry, wrong person. Complete.
I was like, Kendrick.
No, I'm definitely not.
Kuta.
Oh my
You ain't
god,
canceling
I was doing
Kendrick.
this on autopilot. Okay,
Travis Scott.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, he's just trash. Like, I think that he's partly to blame, and I'm not blaming him fully. Communication on that was horrible, but as common sense, like, you would think you would stop, but he just seems like a violent person in his concerts.
Well,
He
his
seems
whole
like
thing,
he
he
likes
did come
it.
up like he came up on the whole rager thing, and
He's telling his fans to, like, oh, my phone just died. Telling his fans to, like, rage and all this type of stuff, and it's just like, why?
I mean,
why would you want to have all of
he's
that
just one of those
energy?
artists that, like, he likes his crowds to get hyped and, like, mosh pit at their
But his
concert.
And that's
music-
fair
his
enough
music's
to do. I
not
mean,
violent.
people are
For
gonna
him to
mosh
tell
at a
him to get-
Pantera.
Yeah,
to
but
get
rock
violent.
artists
Yeah.
do the same thing.
Exactly.
People are gonna mosh at a Pantera
But what
concert.
they do in that mosh pit is their responsibility. If and there's stories where the venue holders were going, there's way too many people here. We need to shut down the concert, or
Well-
we need to stop. Give people.
People rushed in. He told the crowd to rush in, and they rushed in. At that point, it's Live Nation's
There we go.
100%, because they should have stopped the concert when that
The
happened.
concert should have never
Security
started.
was breached at that point.
Yeah,
so yes, they are mainly to blame, but like, it was his set, so I partly blame him for not stopping.
I give him like 25%.
That's what I'm saying. I do.
Because
too.
at the end of the day, I
Yeah.
still think it's Live
like
Nation's
when it comes
security's
on the
fault.
totem pole of blame, he's like at the very end.
He's not at the top at all.
Yeah, he's at the very
He's
end.
part of it.
Whoever
He's-
set up
and,
the event,
He's
the
no,
venue
like I
should
said,
like
blame.
he's part of it, but he's not the majority, not even close.
He shouldn't be getting all the hate that he's gotten. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
No.
Yeah, like
I mean,
people who
I'm
should-
ignorant on the topic.
Right,
Honestly.
I mean-
that's why I don't. I'm not gonna seek him out now.
I ain't
after.
gonna lie, I forgot whose turn it was.
It was
to-
Joey.
No, that's who I brought it up. That's
So
what
I
I'm
was like,
saying.
wait a minute.
Because I'm like, I'm not gonna now seek him out after.
Yeah, of
After, I hear these stories about how stomp out that kid took my joy. It's like, come on, bro.
He hasn't even dropped any music since, so he's kind of just like he has to like
Kind
follow.
of canceled
He redoes
himself.
his old stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, kind of.
But no, it's just like
I'm
I'm not
think
gonna
he's
come
performing
looking for him.
anymore.
I don't think it would be smart for him to drop music right now. I think
No.
we need to wait.
No, he'd spend more money to drop music than actually.
Yeah,
make
exactly.
it, so.
Actually, yeah.
And it would send the wrong message.
It definitely would.
Yeah,
Do you want to wait for the airplane to go by? Can you hear it?
A little bit.
a little bit, very, very, very little.
Okay. Well,
It's
then
atmospheric.
it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Chris Brown. Because
National Women's Day.
Because of National Women's Day.
I just kind of feel like when he
Even though
the
I
whole thing with
disagree.
Rihanna, I just really stopped listening to him after that. Like, if there's a popular song on the radio,
Yeah.
I'll listen to it because it's on the radio or whatever, but I just really stopped listening to him after that. I'm not a big fan. Now, his old music, I can't help it. I love it. But I won't listen to any of his music and his new music, and I won't really support him.
I don't think any of his new music is that good anyways.
Yeah, that's
but then
Not as good
again,
as his old stuff. I
so-
mean, his first album was my favorite. I listened to that
is
all
it
the time.
okay for that Rihanna beat him first and like was hitting him too though? I mean, by no means am I condemning.
Downing.
Devil's
Condemning.
advocate like a motherfucker right now.
Especially
Yeah,
on National Women's Day, Roger.
I just like to state
Don't
the
do
fact
that.
I have 2 sisters that I love. I have 3 nieces that I adore, and I have a mother that I love to death. And if anyone ever touched them, I know this now. I am willing to do jail time, straight up. I'm not condoning what Chris Brown did to Rihanna. I'm just saying it's never okay for a woman to hit a man either. It's
I
never
don't think it's okay.
Yeah, I wasn't asking.
No. I don't think it's okay, but at the same time, like, I don't know.
So what does he do in that situation? Rihanna just
Not
pieces
beat
his
her
ass
ass and
up.
tell her
So-
that she's gonna take him home and
You
kill
gotta take
her.
that ass
Are you
whooping, man.
serious?
Yeah,
Are
so
you serious?
you better learn-
That's
you better learn
ridiculous.
wax on,
Take the
wax
2-piece
off.
combos that woman did?
Shit, dude. Wax on, wax
Did you
off.
see her face? She couldn't even open her eyes.
Again, I'm not condoning women's
this is
men
supposed to be
beating
a
women.
serious
I'm
thing.
sorry.
This is serious. It's fucked up.
I can't
told
believe
her he
I'm
was
It
gonna
is
take her
fucked
home and
up.
kill her. Are you fucking insane? Like he's way worse out of this than Rihanna.
To be honest, just now.
He needs
No,
to be a
I'm
man.
sure-
Yeah,
I
like
was
a
just
few
playing
pinches.
devil's advocate.
That,
okay.
that I understand. I do agree with that.
And Rihanna's
However,
not. Hold on. And Rihanna's not even making new music anyway. So what can I support?
She's pregnant.
And not only she,
Okay, but before that, she
can
didn't make
support
music for a long
but not only
time.
is she pregnant, but
Well, she
she's
looks amazing pregnant, by the way.
And-
I'm just gonna say that.
Gorgeous.
But
Shout
not
out to
only she-
ASAP Rocky for doing that, man.
yeah, good
I
job.
know.
Good
Yeah,
job.
ASAP
Hey,
Rocky.
there you go.
For-
He did something many's tried to do.
Dude,
Way to
Drake
go,
was
young
Good
depressed.
job, ASAP.
when he
job,
found out
ASAP.
listening to his own albums
Hey.
and stuff.
Good job, ASAP.
Nah. Well, see, my whole argument with that is that one, Rihanna even forgave Chris, right? So if she forgave him, and they made music together, why is it harder for you to forgive him?
Because I just don't. I
Just say
just
fuck
don't
him,
support
that's
him.
why.
Yeah.
Exactly. I just
Yeah,
think he's
okay.
a trash
All right,
person.
all right.
I just think he's a trash person.
I'm just curious. And by the way, Rihanna's not making music not just because she's pregnant, but because she's bringing in millions of dollars with her Fenty line. She's killing the game with Fenty.
Is she
Yeah.
an ambassador in Barbados?
Yeah, she
that's a
is.
good one. I didn't know
I mean,
that. Fun
Rihanna's
fact.
doing big things. I think she's actually her net worth is $1 billion.
Yeah.
Damn.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Get it,
So
girl.
she ain't got to make no more
queen.
I
music.
just want to say one
No,
more
I
thing.
know she doesn't have to, but I'm just saying, like, I didn't.
You didn't get the memo
Yeah.
that she's not gonna make music no more.
Well, she
Do we
said
know that
no.
for a
she,
fact, though?
she
Never
just,
say
she
never.
Just, she just did an interview while pregnant, saying that she's gonna drop music
Oh, is she?
after she has her baby.
Okay.
Applause that. I love that. I'm
I
about
don't
to
think she's
listen.
going to.
I hope so.
I hope
Can you
so.
imagine her and
Live bet?
ASAP made
Hey,
an album together? I think that'd be really good.
I don't think she's
$5.
going
You bet
to.
$5.
Yeah, $5 bet that Rihanna gonna drop music.
It's,
so
it's on camera, so
Rihanna, drop music.
I
I'm
don't-
not trying to lose $5.
man, everyone.
No
we're-
time
In fact,
frame
I already
either.
lost $20 to him on a football
No
game.
time
I
frame.
don't
No,
wanna
we're gonna
lose
set
any
a we're
money.
gonna set a time frame.
2 years.
So let's say
No,
let's
no,
say
She
no,
has
I
to
don't
have
want
the
no
baby.
time frame.
She has to have the baby
Yeah.
and be a mom.
let's say a year and a half.
No,
She
3 years.
has to have the baby
You
and
gotta
be a
give her at
mom.
least 3 years because the
Yeah,
baby,
she-
like, she has
No,
to.
no, no. Wait. Megan, did you say that she said she's gonna drop music soon?
After she has the baby.
Okay, after she has.
That
the
could
baby.
be 18
No,
years.
we gonna set
Bro,
a time.
from someone who
For-
has
for the
kids,
sake of
like,
our-
Not
do you
everyone's
think
gonna
you'd
be
be able
co-
to drop music after
Not
a year
every
and a half?
Roger,
Cardi B
for the
can
sake
pop a
of our-
kid out and do music.
for the sake
Rihanna's
of
not
our-
gonna do that. Are you kidding
For
me?
the sake of our
Dude,
bet,
at least
for the
give
sake
me
of
two
our
and a
bet.
half
Just for the sake of the
Okay,
bet.
No,
2
3
years.
years. 2 years.
2 years.
3 years is fair, but
I feel
I'll
like
take
3
2 and a
years
half
is
years.
fair.
No, 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
I'll
2
take
years.
2.5 years. No, give me 2.5.
2.5.
I want the half.
All right.
Give me 2.5.
All right. All right.
The deal is set.
All right.
Dude, you should add that to the fucking. That was dope.
Okay, so my phone died,
That's okay.
so I don't have the.
I can get you the
rest-
question.
Yeah, can I?
Well,
let me see.
I do have. I mean, we are going to wrap it up here, but I do have one question for you guys. Just one artist,
Okay.
and this is kind of like a chance to shout them out, but and they could be an artist that is either underground or an artist that's up and coming, but no one's really heard him yet. But what is one artist you wish that more people heard of or was more mainstream?
I
Or-
don't. I would not want any of those artists mainstream because their
Same.
music changes.
I see. Yeah.
Like
true.
for instance, The Weeknd, he became mainstream and his music changed,
Okay.
and I love The Weeknd.
My
Okay,
example
more-
is
more-
Jack
I love The
Harlow.
Weeknd.
More
But
more
no.
heard of. More heard of. Well, Jack Harlow's killing it. He's
I
really-
know.
Oh, he's
but,
doing good.
Like,
He's
I don't
hilarious.
Like his, I don't like
Have
his.
you seen
like,
his?
newer
Have you
music,
seen
to be
his
honest.
Twitter?
No.
That shit is fucking hilarious. He's hilarious. I love it.
I'm not on Twitter that much. But
I'm not, but I've seen videos like compilations of it, and
My
it's funny.
Twitter's kind of inappropriate. I'm not gonna lie.
you know, one artist I wish like would
Not
either
my
drop
tweets, by the way.
either drop an album, and it doesn't have to go mainstream, but I just wish that this person would come out with music of them, on their own. And he's in. I mean, he's all over Kendrick albums. He's all over Jay-Z albums. He's all over Ty Dolla $ign albums, and that's James Fauntleroy.
I don't know
Oh
who
yeah,
that
he's
is.
dope,
He's-
man. I love all his.
I
love
probably
the-
would if
love
I
his-
listened to
If you
his
heard his
songs.
If you heard
voice,
him, you would
if you
know.
heard his
You'd be like,
voice, you'd be like,
"Wow, oh,
oh
him?"
yeah,
That's
I
him?
know that voice.
Okay, okay.
Oh, I've heard that voice on this song too.
I'm horrible with names.
No,
Horrible.
he's everywhere. He's writing music. He's doing ad libs. He's doing background vocals, and his voice sounds amazing. James, man, drop some fucking music, bro. We all trying to hear what your album would sound like. I know you're killing everybody
I want
else.
to hear your voice.
I honestly don't have an artist that I can think of. Like
Yeah.
I'm very happy like with the artists that I listen to and where they're at right now.
Yeah.
Like, so I kind of agree with like you. I wouldn't want the artists that I listen to go mainstream.
I could think
Now,
of one.
with saying that, like, I want them to be successful, but
True,
I don't
true,
want them
true.
to be mainstream because music
So
changes.
who's that artist that you would want to be successful? That you want to be? That's not as successful as you. Okay. Is not as successful as you wish they were.
The Weeknd.
Oh, yeah,
His
she
music
did just
completely
say that.
changed. The trilogy, you can't beat that. Gold, like, masterpiece. Like, that is like, I love that album.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, The Weeknd's still dropping fire music regardless.
But
Yes,
it's not
he
as
is.
good. It's not
I
the
didn't
same
listen to his
vibe.
last
It's
album,
not the
though.
same vibe.
It's good. It's just different.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. It changes. That's the whole point. It changes. And I just like his older stuff better. So I wish he didn't become so mainstream. But I love the fact that he's famous and doing all these great things. And he can do whatever he wants and stuff like that. But his music changed and it made me a little sad.
Yeah, I hear you.
Can I just state that I was just playing devil's advocate?
He's trying to protect himself.
Roll back on that.
Yeah, so like I said, I don't condone men beating women. As I stated, I would beat the bricks off someone who ever touched like any woman in my life that I love.
You just kind of keep it fair.
So just wanna, yeah.
How about everybody just keep your hands to yourself, unless
Okay.
Unless they deserve
Unless
it.
they-
Unless you're defending.
unless they give you consent. Put your hands on them.
True.
You know what I'm saying, ladies and
Nah,
gentlemen?
because people be talking smart and thinking they can get
I know,
away
I
with
agree.
stuff.
I agree
Oh
with that.
man.
Okay, so we're going to end today's show with the Truth or Not segment.
Okay,
So we're going to, Prentice.
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
you did all that work.
you know, and it's so hard to find truth or nas, or just opinions about musicians on that have substance on Twitter. You know, because everyone's kind of just like, you know, fawning over whoever their favorite musician is.
Yeah.
But there's some pretty interesting ones, like this one here. Truth or Nah. The Grammys fell off when Macklemore won Best Rap Album over Kendrick Lamar in 2014.
Fucking fact, yes.
Oh, that's fact. That's
Yes.
complete
Facts?
fact.
Fuck Macklemore, sorry.
That's facts.
He had
I
one
do
song
believe-
that he had one song that was just like a viral popular song, and so that beat. You said Kendrick Lamar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that beat Kendrick Lamar. No fucking way.
What album did it beat? Is it Damn?
No. He beat The Pimp a Butterfly.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And to be honest
Oh
with
my
you,
God.
now
Fuck Macklemore.
I like Macklemore. I do.
don't.
But I don't even
okay.
think he was two.
Not
I
even
don't even
close?
think he was the second artist, because that year, I believe Drake dropped Nothing Was the Same, which, in my opinion,
I liked that album.
is Drake's
Which
last
album was
real
that?
album.
What? Just tell me the album cover.
That was the one with his face in the clouds.
I was.
With him, he's a little kid with the afro.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh?
With the little kid in the afro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love that one.
No, that
I
album-
love that one. That's
Was
my
that
favorites.
the one with the Going Home? Like,
Yes. Yeah.
I didn't like
Yep.
that song.
What?
I'm not a big Drake fan though, to be
I
honest.
love-
I like Drake's songs, but like
You don't like him as a person?
No, I just don't vibe with his music. Like I
That's
mean,
fair. That's fair.
okay, no. So the Take Care album, I vibed with a lot. I like that album.
Uh-huh.
And then what's the album where he's like at the table?
Yeah, that's Take Care.
That's Take Care.
That's Take Care.
Okay, I like a lot of the older Drake stuff. I don't like
yeah.
after that album. I was kind of I'm good.
Okay.
All right, I'm saying.
No,
That's my opinion.
well,
That's-
I don't think Macklemore should have even won over Drake.
Not
And
even.
Macklemore shouldn't even been in the category.
I'm just saying it was that one song that was viral.
Was it because of Thrift Shop? Don't tell me it was because of
Well,
Thrift
he had
Shop.
Thrift Shop. He had Can't Hold Us. He had White
I
Walls.
hated that
God,
song.
he's a
Can't
pop
Hold Us was-
artist.
But
But
best
no,
rap
actually,
album?
and the song
He's
that
a pop
and
artist.
truthfully, the song that won everyone over was that song "Same Love," I think it was called.
I never
A
even
song
heard
about love, like an R&B
even tell
song,
you.
won it for a best.
No. So it was a song about his aunt.
You're
who-
salty about this one.
I
No, no.
really am.
I'm salty too. I didn't even
I'm
know,
glad
and
you
I'm
brought this
salty
up
now.
because I like.
It was
dude,
guys.
this-
It was a good song. So
Way to get me triggered.
the song was about his aunt
I haven't heard of a
when
Macklemore
she, she declared that she came out the closet when she declared she was a lesbian.
Great. Now you're gonna
So-
make me feel like a dick.
You are. No, I'm just saying. So it was a
I
good
remember
song.
that
There
video.
were
I know
some.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, there were some good songs on there, but I just don't think it was the quality of a Drake album. I don't think it was anywhere near as impactful of To Pimp a Butterfly. I mean, to be honest with you, 5 of those songs I just named that Macklemore put out was even better than I by Kendrick Lamar. I mean, it wasn't
You know
better.
where Macklemore's album would have won, and like I'm saying, he would have won in the
pop.
best pop category.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
He should not have even been.
Yeah, it's
It's just like I feel the same way about MGK now.
Yeah.
Like MGK to me hasn't been a rapper in like.
Well, since Eminem
Yeah.
destroyed him.
Well,
But-
even before that.
Like-
Even before that.
But
Well, he
America,
thought he was hot shit during that time.
Well, he
Calling
always
out
thinks
the
he's
goat.
hot shit.
Yeah.
I mean, just because he bagged Megan Fox now, he probably thinks he's hot shit.
yeah, but America got
I
what
mean,
they wanted.
can
though,
you-
they-
can you blame him?
Macklemore. They
To be
got
fair.
they get that positive cheesy rap, and that's what they want. They like cheesy positive rap. They don't like
Real
F the-
stuff,
They don't
all
like
those
F the
stuff.
police and police is shot. Shooting up our people. And they
You
don't
would
like,
think-
they don't like that stuff.
You would think that'd be, but
The Grammys probably died before that, though. I just want to say
That's
that.
true. They also died when they didn't give Beyonce the best album either. But anyways,
slack.
Shout out Kanye for being a real one.
I'm gonna let you finish.
so next one, truth or nah. Chance the Rapper ain't been good since Coloring Book.
False?
That's not facts.
That's not a fact.
Really,
Really?
I have no opinion on that.
really.
Really?
Has record sales been down since then?
No. So
What do you think?
You think so?
Because I feel like you're like agreeing
I
with
feel
it.
like
I
The
feel that
vibe
too.
I'm
I
getting.
feel like his last
Right?
I feel like this
'Cause you're
table's
like,
about to get
really?
flipped in a minute.
I feel like his last album, it was him trying to one up Coloring Book. And that's a hard thing to do. Remember, we had this conversation before about with J. Cole, right? Like, I didn't like For Your Eyes Only because I felt like For Your Eyes Only was also trying to one up Forest Hill Drive.
So-
right?
oh,
So
okay.
I
I'm gonna
feel
let
that
you finish, girl.
I feel that way about his last album. It was like he was trying way too hard, and a lot of his lines end up being
So,
super corny.
let me just say something about the J. Cole album that you don't like, For Your Eyes Only.
Okay.
He has come out and said he did not make that for the fans. You know who he made that for?
His daughter, yeah.
Yeah, his newborn baby daughter.
But the
that's who
fans
that
hear
was
it.
for. Okay, that's great.
You know.
That's true and all, but you know what? Hey, if J. Cole was happy about it and he put it out, I listened to it. I liked it. It wasn't his best, but it was still good.
It wasn't bad,
And
but
Chance the Rapper is just, yeah, I like that's false to me.
yeah, I think he was too busy trying to, so the Coloring Book, it was a mixtape that kind of broke the barriers between
Mixtape and album.
mixtape and albums, right? It was one of the first mixtapes to ever win a Grammy, to ever win a music award, right? And not only did he win all these music awards, but I mean, just the numbers. It was a good album. I mean, front to back, there's not a song on the album where I'm like, this one could have been left off. If you haven't listened to the Coloring Book, go ahead and listen to it. And then go ahead and listen to his next album after
Big
that,
Day.
The Big Day, and you'll, I promise you.
You'll see what I mean.
Ah, dude, I
I
don't
mean-
know. Like, I'm looking at the
Listen
Big
for
Days,
yourself,
like,
folks.
I'm looking at the Big Day track list. It's not as good, but it's still.
But
really good.
hey, that's what he's
Look,
saying
look,
though.
I'm-
I mean, but like that tweet says, like he fell off, and that's what I disagree with.
Let me put my mouth where you potty is one of the lyrics on the album.
From what song is that on?
I don't know. Soccer game.
He's keeping it classy,
What?
folks.
I don't know. Some song called Soccer Game. I don't know.
Soccer Game. There's not even a song on there
Okay,
called Soccer
well.
Game. So who like?
Misinformation?
Yeah, very bad
Probably.
information. I'm looking at the album right now.
Y'all
It's
about
not
to go-
it's
you
not
got-
the name of
about
the
to go
song.
at
It's a
it.
lyric in the album.
No, you said I
probably.
asked what song, and you said
I don't know. I'm looking at Reddit, but
Reddit sucks.
Reddit does sometimes suck.
Okay.
Reddit's really helpful.
The
What's
song
the next-
Hot
what's the next
Shower
one?
alone is dope. I'm sorry.
Oh, I love
yeah.
that song.
Yeah. See,
I like
you know
that
that
song.
song.
Go listen to Coloring Book, and then
Okay,
go listen
I'm
to
not,
the Big Day.
I'm not disagreeing with that at all. What I'm disagreeing with is
Is
the
the fell
fact
off
that
part?
yes, the fell off. He did not fell off. By the way, he was on a show with Jimmy. Was it Jimmy Fallon? Is that his name?
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
him.
With
That sings. That
yes,
sing,
that
he
shit
was
was
so good. Oh,
Did
that
you see
was
Joseph Gordon-Levitt,
amazing.
the actor?
Yes.
He was amazing too.
That was a good episode. His range. So he had to. On that show,
You're
he
talking
had a
about the Hot in
challenge.
Here, right? The
Yeah, so
country?
he had to do a country
Oh,
song.
dude, that
he
shit
did
was
Hot in
dope.
Here and made it a country song,
You gotta listen.
and it
to
was so
I'm gonna play it for
good.
you
Like
after
it made
this.
me want to listen to it in that version. It was
Yeah.
so good. He did the country accent like
It's good.
on point
Yeah,
and
it was-
everything.
it was
It
clean,
was
man.
it was nice.
It was clean.
All right, next true for now. This one's interesting to me.
Okay.
Katy Perry does not get enough credit for the chokehold she had on the pop industry.
Yeah, bro. She was kind of big time.
She did.
She had a chokehold.
She had a chokehold?
Man, everyone
Taylor
loved
Swift
Dark
was
Horse,
like-
and that
Boom,
song
right
sucks.
That's exactly where I was
What'd
going
you
to go.
say?
I said
she
Taylor
had,
Swift
she
like
had
had the
so much of a
chokehold on it.
chokehold on the industry that Taylor Swift was able to swift genres and then take it over.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
She didn't
That's
have
a good point. That's a good point.
And Taylor Swift killed her in a little beef they had too.
I think
Bad
she
Blood?
would have.
Bad
I think
Blood,
she
yeah.
would have if she
We
continued
got
to make
bad
great music.
blood.
But I think that she fell off. I actually think that her music fell off because she did have good music, and it was pop music and good stuff like that. And then it just kind of became like gimmicky and
Here's my
too much.
I hear you. And I agree with you, actually.
Yeah.
I think her music is super gimmicky, but I think it was always
Very.
gimmicky. And,
It was always that way, yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like, to be honest with you, when you think
Honestly, I
about...
only know like 2 songs of hers.
Bro, you know more. It's just trust
I
it.
was
It's
for-
from commercials alone.
Yeah, there we go.
You know probably
That's
like
what I was
10
gonna
You know, so
Katy Perry's there.
Roar, I know that song because my
And
niece.
then fireworks, and then...
See, I wouldn't have been
I
able.
Kissed
I
a
only
Girl,
know
which is
Roar
like
and
her
California
original
Yeah,
song.
that was her first big
California
breakout.
Girls,
I Kissed
I
a
love
Girl.
that
California
song.
Girls.
And that
California
Snoop
Girls
Dogg
and-
on it. I love that song.
She had a good remix on
See,
that with Snoop.
the thing
You look at
is-
me like you didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that song.
Yeah.
What song?
California Girls.
I don't know that song.
The
not
astronomical.
Yeah. It had Snoop Dogg on it too.
Yeah?
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
See, she needed help. But anyways,
Hey,
I love Snoop Dogg.
Taylor had Kendrick Lamar on the Bad Blood remix, so
That
So
was
the-
actually pretty good.
well,
It was
see,
really good.
here's
That's why I
my
listened
thing
to it.
with Katy Perry and her chokehold on that she had on the industry.
That's not correct
She
verbiage.
did.
when you think of that time,
Gentlemen, hello.
think of other pop artists that were even trying to make music, right?
I don't
so
listen to much
now let's
pop
think
stuff.
of. I listen to all music, but let's think of before Katy Perry became big.
They were still holding on
You
to
had-
Spears,
you had-
Britney Spears,
Miley
Yeah,
Cyrus.
you had
Madonna.
You had
Oh, yeah,
Kesha,
Miley.
who was putting out
Oh, yeah,
music.
Kesha.
And then
No,
No,
Kesha,
Kesha
and then
like
Kesha
had a
fell off.
one-hit wonder and fell off. She really didn't have any chokehold on pop.
No,
That is
she
her
didn't
song.
have. She didn't have a one-hit wonder.
No,
And
Kesha had a couple
Yeah,
hits.
she had a
going.
She
couple
came
hits.
out recently. She
But-
came out with new music, but I wouldn't put her in that category at all.
What I'm saying is there was all
I
these
wouldn't either. I
musicians
don't
that
know
were
any songs
putting
by
out
Kesha.
pop music, and then all of a sudden they disappeared. And it wasn't because Katy Perry, it's because they had things going on, right? Kesha got into she sued her
yeah.
she sued her manager for
right.
But isn't that more recent, rather than it being like what happened back then?
no, that's what happened back then, right? Britney
I'm not
Spears.
gonna lie, I don't even know many Kesha songs.
Britney Spears, right?
It's another
was-
one that you would know it if you heard it.
Britney
Probably
Spears
like,
had a
"That's Kesha."
comeback. She was killing the game again. But then the conservatorship, they shut that whole operation down, right? So then you don't have any artist putting out music in this pop genre, and of course she gets to step in, Katy Perry, and then
So
One Direction was huge.
I was just gonna ask. I got a quick question. We're only naming female pop stars. We're
There's
not
like,
even
yeah,
talking about
Oh,
the
we're
male
talking
stars.
about
Direction.
male pop
Like the
stars.
Jonas
the
Brothers or something?
Exactly, Jonas Brothers are on that
Or
time.
Bieber.
I love them. I've seen them. Joe Jonas is my
Okay,
favorite.
okay, so then that's definitely, this is not facts at all.
No,
This
that's not
is
fact.
super false.
Nick
Because
Jonas is in
chokehold's
the show
not the
that I
right
love.
word. She
Because
just,
the biggest
no.
artist, the biggest pop artist was Justin Bieber.
Here's how you can
hands
answer
down.
that question.
Anyway.
Yeah, here's how you can answer
What
that
year
question.
is this that we're talking? Because like
When-
Justin Bieber was pop. so
When
I
they
just
were all
wanna know.
popping?
Yeah, like
When
I
they were
gotta,
popping
I gotta
and
get some
locking?
years going before I start
Me
thinking
too.
of artists.
See, they so big.
Because
aughts,
like
2000
when
aughts?
I'm thinking of pop too, I'm also thinking like Justin Timberlake and stuff as well.
Oh, I
That's
love
early
Justin
pop,
Timberlake.
man. That's early
really
2000s,
good.
isn't it?
No,
it's
'cause,
not
like,
that early.
Wasn't it 2000?
The album he did, what's it called?
2020 Vision.
Yes.
With suit and
That was a
tie.
good
on
one.
My
I mean,
suit
Yes,
and tie.
yeah,
Come
that
on.
was around the same time.
Yeah.
But like when you think of pop, like you don't instantly think of Katy Perry. I think of like Lady Gaga.
Ooh,
Yeah. Lady
Gaga
see, that's
was a really
another
good one.
artist.
She
But
came
she-
out and knocked
she-
Katie out. I
This
think
is
more
not
than Taylor
facts.
is.
Queen.
This
Love
ain't
her.
facts. This is false.
False.
Yeah,
False.
not
It's definitely false.
False.
Yes.
All right, next one. This kind of goes in the same direction,
Okay. let's
in
hear
my
it.
opinion. Will never understand why people hate Ed Sheeran. He puts crack in all of his songs. They're incredible.
Wait, who hates it? I mean,
Exactly
I
my
like Ed
thought
Sheeran.
too.
I like
Exactly
Ed
my
Sheeran.
thought. I love Ed Sheeran.
I think this is two
Sheeran,
parts. Yeah,
Sheeran.
I don't think there's really any hate on Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, who's hating Ed Sheeran?
I don't-
So is
I think
there
they
like
hate
a-
the way he
is there
looks
like
and
a
they make
truth
fun
or
of him,
not?
but-
Like, can it be like you're like in between? Because like I don't know about the second part about he putting crack in people's.
Yeah, his music ain't
But
crack.
I don't know who hates him.
That's like a half and half. Yeah, I have to agree.
So I'm just.
It's like half fact, half fact.
Is it a fall?
It's
Oh, I like that. It's a fall.
Is it a tall fall?
It's a fall.
It's a fall coming out live.
That's good.
Truth or no? Is it
Truth or
tall?
fall?
It's a
Truth
fall.
or fall?
Fall? Fact or no? It's a fall.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a good one. That's what
I wouldn't ever say his music is incredible or he puts crack in it and I'm addicted.
I mean, it sounds
Yeah,
like the
that's what I'm
same
saying.
old. Yeah,
His music
it's just
is
another
amazing,
pop
though.
song.
His
Yeah.
music is good. It's great.
It's serviceable.
He's really good at what he does.
It's pop music.
It's
He's-
really good.
I
He's
mean,
really
That's true.
Ed Sheeran is really good at what he does, but I will not say it's
crack.
amazing.
Oh, dude, when
I
new
would
Ed
say that.
Sheeran comes on, dude.
Fiend over it.
Yeah.
Every time
no,
that new Ed
If I get
Sheeran
to it, I get
drops.
to it. That's the type of music he puts out. But
It's
when
got
I do
a
get to
50-50
it,
chance if I skip it on the radio.
There we
But
go.
yeah.
Yeah, I might change this channel. I might
fall.
change the station.
Exactly.
ooh,
So,
I wouldn't
Okay,
change the
what's
station.
I will.
What's the next one?
all right, here's the last one. And I don't know if you really know who DJ Drama is. Do you know who DJ Drama is?
I do.
That sounds familiar.
Okay.
Great. Oh man.
What do you
Well, the truth or nah for this one is what DJ Drama does on albums is what DJ Khaled thinks he's doing.
Makes beats.
Yeah, that's
No,
that's
no.
hella false. To me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't stand Khaled. I can't stand DJ Khaled. He makes
So-
great music, but like he's just annoying.
You're not part of the major keys of life?
Is
Not
he
at all.
is he
Major
making
key-
great
dude,
music?
His Snapchat kept me going in like 2019.
Dude, when he was riding that jet ski and he got stuck as fuck. That was so good, dude. Woo! Screaming
It's
it.
like every
wait,
time
is
we
DJ
talk, it was
Drama
so
a
funny.
producer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, well, see, DJ
He's just-
Drama really came. He came out during the big mixtape era. You know, where artists were.
The game and all that stuff.
Yeah, and you know, he had the Gangsta Grills is what his mixtapes were called. Gangsta Grills, right? And just like DJ Khaled, right, over the songs, you know, he would, you know, shout and stuff and ad-lib over the songs. But
He didn't do it as much though. I
he
thought.
didn't do it as much as DJ
'Cause
Khaled.
Khaled is like on every song.
Bruh.
So listen
Non-stop.
The whole
And
time.
another-
listen to if you haven't listened to Tyler the Creator's new album, if you haven't, go ahead and listen to
Drama
it.
did do that.
But listen to it, and that is exactly what he would do on his Gangsta Grills mixtapes, right? It's tasteful, it sounds good, it adds to the songs, it kind of brings energy to it.
Doesn't subtract from it.
Right. And
Or
then, in
distract
my
you.
opinion, I feel like, okay, what Gangsta Grills was in its era was more impactful than what any of DJ Khaled's albums are in this era.
Oh, I don't know, man.
That's not fair. I already know where you're going with that.
Where am I going?
This too, social media.
No,
lets
I
it
wasn't
like
even
be a
gonna
little
go there.
more.
I'm talking about like an album,
No, but it's just
like
DJ
the.
Khaled makes good music. He's just fucking
no.
annoying all the time talking on
I'm
it.
not
He
saying
needs
I'm not saying
Ah.
his music isn't good. What I'm saying is impact, right? So like the
like if DJ Drama didn't do that, then there would be no DJ Khaled.
easily.
Oh no.
No,
you know DJ Khaled be screaming his name regardless.
I stand by that. If there wasn't any DJ Drama, there wouldn't be a DJ Khaled. Just like if there wasn't an 808 and Heartbreaks, there wouldn't be a Drake. And the other thing is the Gangsta Grills
Highly
mixtapes
disagree.
introduced you to new music. It introduced you to new artists. He had artists on there that you ain't never heard.
Okay, you may have a point though, but let's just say this: DJ Khaled took it to the next level because his stuff wasn't mixtapes and his stuff sold really good. Like the songs, what was his first one that he did? Like the "We Taking Over" song on it. Like all those songs, like the "I'm So Hood," all those songs were straight
I remember that.
Fire.
fire.
His older stuff,
Like-
but his newer stuff, I think he just
His
puts
new
all this
stuff is
extra.
Still good though.
It's okay.
Is it?
It's
No,
not
no,
as good as his new
music,
stuff.
his music is good.
It's okay.
And just like the mixture of artists he gets together, that's what I like the most
You get some
about
good
it.
collabs.
First
for
off,
sure.
DJ Khaled's music
Who else you know
is
get Bieber, Quavo, and Chance the Rapper on the track? Not
DJ
Drama.
Khaled.
Why do you say
music
it like
is
that?
good.
I mean, you sound kind of right, but still.
But what I'm
like,
saying is
Exactly.
What I'm saying is the impact. I'm saying the impact. I'm saying
what was
when-
what was the tweet again?
Yeah, well, I completely forgot.
what DJ Drama does for songs or albums
Is
is
what
what
DJ
DJ
Khaled
Khaled
thinks
thinks he's doing.
See, and that's where I
And
disagree.
I disagree. I think that's. I do disagree. I
that
don't think
another
it's. I don't
fault?
think it's facts. I don't think it's false. I think it's false because
Okay.
I'm not going to sit there
You
and
got
hate
me
on DJ
second
Khaled and say
guessing the
that
way you
DJ
defended
Khaled doesn't
Drama.
add to his albums himself, but with his voice and his presence. And I'm not going to say DJ Khaled's albums are not good. I think his albums are great. But what I will say is that DJ Drama, in my opinion, is still the king of that. He's still the king of collaboration records.
Okay, you got a point there, but still, like, I honestly still think that Khaled took what Drama did and just made it bigger.
Just like Drake took what Kanye did and made it better.
That's unpopular opinion for me, but because, like I said, 808 or Heartbreaks is better than anything Drake's ever done. My opinion only, though. I mean, feel free to have
What's
your own
everyone's
opinion.
opinions on everyone's music opinions? I want to hear like who agrees with who.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the comment section is going to be.
Oh, it's gonna be.
Wait.
It's gonna be a bloodbath.
Wait.
Tear each other up
I
down
want
there.
to know whose concert lineup would you guys go to? I want to know who's.
Nobody wants to see
like,
my
you
boomer
guys
shit.
think the best
not.
concert
No,
lineup is.
dude.
Nobody wants to see that, dude.
See what?
My shit
I'm
show.
not gonna lie, like I'm obviously gonna pick mine, but I think yours is like up there with mine too.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people.
I just want to see it first because that would, my eyes. Would
That's
get
a hard
behind
question
that.
to ask though, because I even liked yours too.
I
like,
know all of
that's
them
it.
were good. I would go to
Like,
every one of
I
our
liked,
shows.
yeah, I liked all
to
the
be honest,
concerts.
Well,
I
then
feel like-
order them. I think.
I feel like
love mine.
I feel like mine is not going to resonate with a lot of people. I feel like
It's
mine.
just one genre. Yours is
I
kind of
feel
like one genre.
Yeah, I feel like the music.
Yours
that I
definitely
listen-
more, cultivated.
Yeah, like I feel like my music is more like
Your
like
music
the
is
artists,
a vibe, honestly.
Yeah, like and the artists that I listen to, they don't have like
Not a bad vibe,
huge
but a great
followings.
vibe.
They have
Yeah.
more like cult followings, right? The internet
Yeah.
doesn't have a huge following. Even though Frank Ocean is Frank Ocean, he really actually doesn't have like the biggest following. You know, he
They're
has
dedicated followers
he
is what he
has-
has, and that's a strong thing to have.
exactly. Even Mac Miller, he doesn't. You know,
Exactly.
he wasn't.
Well,
like,
no, Mac Miller's pretty big.
No,
Mac Miller got pretty big. Yeah,
he got pretty
did.
big, but he wasn't like. I mean, the
That's
reason
true.
why I wasn't even a fan of his music because it wasn't playing around.
Dude,
here.
I
Yeah.
love
So
the
that-
knock
that
knock
just-
song.
I wish I would have known about him. I wish I would have known about him.
Yeah. So
Like, where was his music all
yeah,
these years?
but no, like Megan said, I'm definitely interested in hear whose concert you definitely like to go to more.
Yeah,
and then
that'd be dope.
who did you cancel? I want to know if y'all canceled anybody else too, or if anybody we said that we canceled, we should
agree with.
uncancel. Like, should we be over the Chris Brown thing or not? But
Oh, attack!
Should we forgive R.
Attack!
Kelly and
Attacking
just
the
jam
woman
the
at
ignition?
table. Good job, Prentice.
On National Women's Day.
We can't forgive R. Kelly for nothing.
On National Women's Day.
No, we can't forgive R. Kelly for nothing.
no, R. Kelly's done. He's done. He's
Let
in
that
jail.
man rot.
Negative
Right,
2 billion done. Like
Yeah.
he's done.
No, he's done.
Good.
So he's
Should
done,
we
so.
forgive Travis Scott or blame him? I don't think so.
I think we should forgive Travis.
We should
Scott.
forgive.
Eventually,
Yeah.
now.
Eventually.
It's been at least 2
It's
years.
been a minute.
so you would go see his concert right now then?
Oh,
I already
personally,
told
I would.
you,
I don't think
Personally,
anyone's
I would
going to
never
his
see any
concert.
concert, to be honest.
Personally, I would
Concert's
never
not
go
my
to a
thing.
Travis Scott concert.
But you would download a new album if he came out with
Yeah,
it?
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's
there are a couple of people's concerts
fair.
I would never go to, but I like their music. I would never go to a Mozzie concert. I like Mozzie's
That would
music.
I
be
like
crazy.
Mozzie's music too.
That would
But
be
I
a,
would-
that
I would
he
never go
makes
to a
some music,
Mozzie
but that would be a
concert.
crazy concert.
I
Who
would.
didn't shot.
I would never go to. I don't know, maybe a YG concert.
A
But-
Slipknot concert.
Yeah, I would never go to a Slipknot concert.
You'd be lost there.
YG's good. He,
I like
he
YG.
opened for one of the shows I seen. He was really good.
Yeah, but I wouldn't go to his
Like
concert.
his own concert?
No, I
That's
wouldn't.
true.
Oh,
He
you know
was
what?
not
You know
crazy
who
when
I'm
he
surprised
performed.
never came up, by the way, and the whole canceling thing? The Baby.
You know, he did get canceled.
No,
No,
I'm not saying
but-
like
but
I
us.
still listen to his music.
Yeah, I
still
still listen.
listen.
I still
Like-
bump
You know,
the Baby.
my sister said that, like, I asked her that question, the cancel question, and she said him, and she loves him. Loves him, and she was
I
like, since the
can't
whole thing
cancel-
with Danny Lee, she don't
I
like
can't
it.
cancel the Baby because I can't cancel someone for baby mama drama. That just sounds.
No, that's
So
not what he
if-
got
so if-
canceled for.
He got
though.
canceled because he was saying
He got
like, age
canceled
shit.
because he said something about if you a dude
Oh,
sucking.
yeah,
Yeah, he was like
Well,
turning
well,
away and talking
He
shit
said,
on mic.
"Then put your hands in," or what did he say? Like
He was just
said,
talking. He was
"Fuck you
saying a
guys,"
bunch
or
of
something.
weird, just dumb shit.
He got kicked out of he got put off a bunch of like venues, like
Yeah.
Rolling Loud kicked him off.
It's hard for me to
Lollapalooza.
cancel people for something that they
Well,
said.
social media,
Yeah.
I think, I
It's
don't know,
it's
from
hard
what
for
he
me to
explained,
cancel
he didn't,
people for something that they said,
He said it in
especially
front of millions of
especially
people,
when
though.
they say worse
That's true.
stuff in their songs.
For real.
You know what
You're
I mean?
like,
But
come on.
nothing. He was pretty much saying if you're
No,
you're
I-
gay,
I-
don't look.
I
like,
hear,
don't put your phone up in the air, basically, is what
Yeah.
he said. He said something to
but
that,
he's
like,
talked
effect.
about hurting people in his songs.
Like,
So
killing people.
what I'm saying is, it's for me, it's hard to cancel somebody for something that they said when they say, in my eyes, worse things in their song. Telling a demographic group that they can't put their phones up in the air because they are who they are is fucked up. But saying in your songs how you used to rob people and stick them up in their house, like, that shit is fucking, I mean, that's scary.
It's fucked up, too.
So, nah.
I mean, would you rather be called a robber or a racist?
Would I rather be called a robber or a racist?
Because you just said...
I can't see how
Would
those
I-
two
Oh,
relate.
it
I'm
would
trying
be
to think.
homophobic.
Would I
Because
rather...
you're talking about like
racist.
someone who was like robbing people and stuff, and it's just like, okay,
Would I
a
rather...
robber.
Would I rather...
I mean,
would I rather be
robber.
insulted, or would I rather be robbed? Is I think what you're asking.
No.
I would.
No, she's asking, would
Would
you
I rather
be
be called a
called...
robber or a racist?
Either insult, I wouldn't care.
What?
Personally.
Wait,
Well, I would. What I would
Wait,
rather.
wait,
What I would rather,
Would you rather
be called.
called
I'd
like
rather be called a robber.
than a
But
racist?
if I was the person doing it, but if
That's
I
what
was the
I'm saying,
person,
that's what I'm
but if I was the
saying.
person having it done to me, I would rather. I'd
Be
rather hear some
racist all you want.
I'd
Just
rather-
leave me my
yeah,
stuff.
You can call me whatever you want, but don't rob me.
Yeah,
But that's
please.
what I'm saying is like you'd be rather be called like a robber, criminal, or whatever than a racist. Like I don't know. Like I feel like.
What I'm saying.
Why are you laughing at my question? It's a good question.
It was the word.
It's a
understand
great
it still, and I'm just like, I'm like confusing myself inside my head.
What I'm
just
saying
like,
is,
what?
what I'm saying is, okay. So if I was the person that did something, okay, me talking
It's
about
really cut off.
robbing people versus me saying some racist shit, one hurts my pockets. The other is just hearsay. Even if I did the crime, even if I actually robbed people, no one's gonna lock me up because you called me a robber. But if I said something that was hurtful, that's hurt my pockets now, right? So if I'm the baby, yeah, I would rather be called one thing than the other. However, if I'm the people in the crowd, would I rather be told that I can't put my phone in the air versus having a gun stuck up at me? You can tell me I can't do shit versus sticking a gun at me.
I get what you're saying,
See?
because you can
Yeah.
say that you can tell them that, but it doesn't mean they're actually gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody gay in
It's
that
just,
audience
it's
could still
honestly
put their
what
phone
it
in
is.
the air.
It's just a dick move to do.
Yeah,
was
like
just him
one
being
is,
a
one is
dick,
having
yeah.
like one is
For
having
sure.
your
At the end of, yeah.
one is having
was a
your
shitty
feelings
take.
hurt and
Exactly.
and experiencing discrimination versus having your life threatened. And personally, I'd have my feelings hurt and experience discrimination, which I have experienced, versus have my life put in harm's way.
That's
But-
not the way I thought you were gonna. That's not the way I thought I was gonna get an answer. I thought I was gonna go a completely different way.
No, but
more what I was thinking.
No, but I-
Trying to get
that
you
makes total
canceled.
sense what you said.
but I do agree with you. If I'm the baby,
Boo.
I would much rather be called a criminal than a racist. But I'd rather experience a racist than experience a criminal. So,
On that note,
on that note, that's where we cut off. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell so that way you guys can get notifications and
We
see
post-
all
When the
Yeah.
new
videos.
episodes are out.
I know we've been talking for a minute, so this episode's probably going to get cut into two parts. So
Yep.
you definitely want to hit the bell so that way you can see part 2 of this. 'Cause it's going to be epic.
Also,
It's
follow the
interesting.
socials, guys. Please.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
on all the
TikTok,
TikTok.
Happy Hour
Instagram.
Instagram, the
all
Happy
of
Hour
it.
TikTok. I don't even follow TikTok.
we'll
no lie,
we'll
but
post it somewhere so you guys can see it.
Yes,
But follow
yes,
all of our
yes.
social media.
Link in
We
the
would
bio.
appreciate it.
Look in the description.
Subscribe,
Description below.
Share the videos. Watch part of it. All of it. Anything helps us out.
There we go. All right. Well, this was the Happy Hour podcast.
No,
See
I
you
was just
guys
gonna
next
say
Monday.
something.
Thank you for having us.
Bye.